Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Jodi. I am broadcasting from a place called Joyful Journey. I'm in Colorado and we'll be doing our practice outside today. It's really beautiful here, though there's snow everywhere. It's the beauty of Colorado. So we're just going to start standing. You can spread through the toes, broaden through the feet, relax through the shoulders, closing the eyes, taking a few deep breaths. Forming an intention for this practice. And starting to move with the breath, so finishing an exhalation. And as you sweep the arms up, inhaling, creating length and space in the side waists, palms touch, and then exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Really opening up the chest. Palms touching with some pressure at the top, and then exhale, gliding hands through the heart. Another couple times just like that. Those deep, even breaths. And one last time. Bringing hands to the heart in gratitude. From here, you can start to lift the gaze, lifting the chin, opening and closing the mouth, relaxing the jaw. Starting to bow the head heavy. You can lift the arms up, interlace the fingers, resting the hands more towards the back of the head. Just breathe. One more breath. And keeping fingers interlaced, start to align the neck with the rest of the spine as you draw the palms skyward. Again, just opening up through the side waists. One more deep inhalation here, and then as you exhale, floating arms down alongside the body, mindfully moving the body. Just some side-to-side movements, again, feet about hip distance or wider. And just starting to glide the right arm down, left arm up the side waist. Aligning back through center. And then over to the other side. A couple more times from side to side. And really keeping that awareness of the front of the body, that opening, expansion. Eventually coming back through the center, taking some rolls through shoulders, up, back, and down. And breathing in through the nose, you can take cleansing breaths out through the mouth. Bring your hands to your hips, start to circle through the hips, clockwise or counterclockwise. Just opening up the psoas, the hip flexors. Bring some movement, some circulation through the body. Starting to circle in the opposite direction. Coming back through center, back through stillness, starting to separate the feet nice and wide. Toes out, heels in, bending through the knees, coming into your goddess squat. And from here you can rock a little from side to side. Think about engaging glutes, pressing the hips forward, tucking the tailbone. Coming back through center, and inhale, rising. Lengthening. Exhale, sinking low once again. Tone the glutes, tuck the tailbone. Drive the knees away from one another. Inhale. Lengthen. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, lengthening. The next time you exhale and lower, starting to press the palms, drawing them down towards the knees. Twisting, inhaling. And exhale that twist as you relax the right shoulder down, gazing over the left shoulder. arriving on your inhalation back through center. And then exhale, left shoulder down, gazing over the right. Inhaling back through center. Exhale one more time from side to side. Just moving with the breath. Back through center, you can start to lengthen the legs, spin the heels out, toes in, forward fold. Creating some length here. So walking the hands out, nice tall spine. Trying to dip one hip and dip the other. Slow and mindful. Starting to tone through the legs, tone through the core. And breathe. Arriving back through center, right hand at heart center on the earth, left hand to the left hip. Inhale, open. Exhale, relax. You can even relax that left arm down. Inhaling, opening, twisting, spiraling. Exhale, softening. 2 more times. Inhaling, breathing, lengthening. Exhale, soften, relax. One last time, inhaling. And exhale. Left palm to the earth at heart center. Left hand, right hand to left, right hip, inhale, twist and open. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, twisting, spiraling, engaging. Exhale. A couple more times, inhaling. Pressing into the earth. Exhale, using the strength of the arm, the hands and the fingers. Last time, inhale. And exhale. And from here, start to heel to toe the feet closer in. The toes are out, heels are in, coming to a squatted position. Just a little rock from side to side. And coming to balance on the toes, rising up, bring the backs of the hands to the thighs or knees, tall spine. 3 deep breaths here. Think about pressing the sky away. Relaxing heels to the earth if that's available to you and rising up. Finding a tall spine, inhaling. And then exhale, floating arms down once again. Feet about hip distance apart, taking some rolls through shoulders. Up, back, and down. You can start to sway your head gently from side to side, relaxing the neck, relaxing the shoulders, breathing with awareness. Arriving back through center, head heavy, chin centered over the chest. 1 more breath here. Lifting the gaze so that the chin is parallel to the earth once again. Really feeling the altitude. I think we're at 8,000 feet, so I'm feeling a little winded. It's kind of interesting coming from lowland Illinois to the mountains of Colorado. We're by Salinas, Colorado. It's about 3 hours south of Denver. So again, just hanging out at the hot springs, definitely socially distanced in this way. So we're going to play with balance, see how that goes. The left foot's going to ground, hands to the hips, drawing the right knee up to the sky, heel to the butt, thigh to the belly, and then driving the knee to the side as if you're going to come into a tree pose, draw the foot in. And spin that knee back around through center, up to the sky, around once again, and back in. One last time. Big deep circle with this engagement of the leg. Draw the knee back through center. From here, high as you can, extend the leg out. And then just lower the foot down slowly with control. Rock it out, roll through ankles. Release any tension. Breathe. And the right foot's going to ground. Drive that knee up, around to the side, in towards the body with the foot, lightly touching inner leg, back through center, drive the knee up, around, in, forward, one last time. Doesn't matter how high you go, just keeping that engagement of the legs. Strong foundation. Knee forward, knee up. Extend the leg and then slowly lower the foot back down to the earth and just rock it out from side to side. And breathing. Breathe in through the nose and then relax out through the mouth. So I just changed the orientation of the video so you can see me a little bit better. Standing at the top of the mat. Mountain pose. Just bringing your hands to your hips. Left foot's going to ground, and you're going to drive that right knee up to the sky, thigh to the belly, heel to the butt, and then extend that leg back behind you, just landing on the ball of that right foot, bending deeply through the front knee. Just working on the foundation. Start to bend the right knee and then extend. Nothing's really happening with the rest of the body. I'm just bending. And as much as you're able, extending, engaging that right buttock muscle. Keeping hips squared forward.
I was going to fudge on up. For sure, that's where the warm water is.
Deep bend in the front knee, one more time, bending and extending. And from here, just pulsing up on the heel, rounding the heels if you could touch the earth back behind you, lifting, engaging that buttock, and then exhale, releasing. So there's a little bit more of that extension and bending through that left knee. And just settling into the pose. A couple breaths here. Just the foundation, just opening up that hip flexor psoas. Bowing the torso forward, changing the center of gravity, stepping forward as you're ready. Drive the knee up, thigh to the belly, heel to the butt. Inhale. Exhale, releasing that foot back down. And just pause for a moment in between sides. Sensing perhaps a difference between the legs. So yeah, the air is really dry here as well. Hands back to the hips. So the right foot's going to ground. You're going to drive that left knee out, thigh to the belly, heel to the butt. Take your time slowly with control, extending that left leg back behind you, landing on the ball of the left foot with a deep bend in the left knee. Bending, and just extending as you really engage that left buttock muscle. Bending, extending, finding balance. Stay about hip distance apart. Notice how my left side's a little less strong. Always feel that difference in the sides. Maybe you do with your body as well. So next time you bend and extend, you're just going to pulse through your heel. A little bit of up and down movement. And start to bend through that front knee more, lifting the back heel, maybe lengthening through that front leg a bit more. Just breathing. Next time we're in the pose, hips squared forward, just stay. Breathe. One more breath. Bow the torso forward. And then as you're ready, stepping forward and riding the left knee up with engagement. Releasing the left foot to the earth, wide. And then just start to roll through ankles, sway through hips, anything that feels good for you. Just lost my sunshine and it got significantly colder. We'll see how this goes. So Left foot grounds, right knee drives up. Inhale. Exhale, stepping that foot back. Finding your foundation, just like we did before. Open the heart, arms down on the side. So you can stay here. Or arms to goalpost arms, cactus arms. Or arms reach up. Maybe the gaze lifts up. One more inhalation. And as you exhale, just hands to the inside of that front foot. Lower the hips, maybe walk that left foot down a little bit more. Lizard lunging, rocking forward and back. Relax that right knee to the earth. Untuck the toes. Just be here, engaging the right butt. Think about the right thigh draping to the earth. Curling the right toes under, lift the right knee, step it back into a plank. You can vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, just hang out in your down dog, pedaling out 3 feet, lifting legs, bending knees. Inner legs, inner toes zip together. Press the mat away and down dog. Left leg lifts on your inhalation. Exhale, stepping that foot through. Back into your lunge, you can rise. Hands to the hips. Stepping forward as you rotate. Feet about hip distance apart. And you can roll through ankles. Roll through hips. And just do it on the other side. Front foot grounds. Left knee lifts. Extending the leg out behind you. Finding your foundation in this pose. Heart open. Arms alongside. You're welcome to stay in any iteration of the arms. Breathing. One more inhalation. And exhale. Both hands to the inside of that front foot. Lower the hips. Maybe walk that right foot out. And rock forward and back. Lizard lunging. As you release the top of the knee to the earth, you can untuck the toes or keep them tucked. You can come up on blocks. I don't have any with me today. You can go on your forearms. Just breathe. And one more breath. Curl the back toes under, toning that back leg, sweeping the right leg back, plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. Cobra, strengthening the back body. Exhale, pressing up and back, down dog. So just feet hip distance. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower them back down. Even if they don't touch the earth, stretch the calves. Inhale. Lifting, press the mat away. Tailbone lifts skyward. Exhale, lower the heels. A couple more times. Inhaling. Exhaling. Keep pressing the mat away. One more time. Inhaling. Exhaling. And then just release knees to the earth. They can go wide. Press the mat away. Landing in your Balasana, child's pose. Forehead to the earth or to stack hands or fists. Breathing here. One more breath. Pressing the palms under the shoulders, rising up. You're seated on your shins. You can stay here to make sure this feels safe for the knees, or press the palms alongside the hips. Engage the glutes. Tuck the tailbone. Press the hips forward. Maybe lift the hips away from the heels. Lengthen the spine. Breathe. Open up the chest. Spread the collarbones. One more inhalation. And then exhale. Sinking the hips back down. Start to walk the hands forward. Round the palms, curl toes, lengthen the legs. Just a forward fold. You bend one knee, at the other. Feet can be wide, maybe hip distance apart. Back through center, start to walk the hands out, back in your down dog. Inner big toes touching. Inhale that right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Coming into your lunge, rising. Hands to the hips, stepping forward. Back to mountain pose. Relax the arms alongside the body. Breathe. Maybe cleansing breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth. And just finishing an exhalation here. As you inhale, flip the arms up finally. Exhale, keeping all that length. Long dive down. And deep inhalation lifts you halfway. As you exhale, bend the knees, put the palms, step back into the top of a push-up. You can skip vinyasa or inhale, prepare. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inner big toes touch. And then just lifting that left leg up, bend the knee, press the mat away, as if you're kicking yourself with your heel in your butt and driving that knee skyward. You can continue to move and shift over into wildly, landing on that left knee. You can lengthen through the right leg, arch the back. Finding the ground, turn the head, spin around on the right toes, lift that left leg up. Align through the feet. Right leg lifts. Bend the knee. Knee lifting, heel to the butt. You can continue to spin over, supporting yourself with the left arm. Maybe landing here. Wild thing. Breathe in here. Turn the gaze. Find the earth. Spin around on the left toes. Lift that right leg. Release the right foot. And again, knees to the earth. Sinking hips back to heels. Finding your child's pose. One more breath. And palms under the shoulder. Rising up, coming seated on your shins. Again, mindful of the knees. So you can take hold of the right kneecap and lift the knee away from the earth. Stretching the top of the ankle. And releasing that shin back down. Left hand to the left kneecap. And lift it away from the earth as much as is available to you. And releasing that knee back down. Plant the palms, just extend the legs back into your down dog. Maybe pedaling out through the feet. Sway the hips and breathe. And back through center. Actively press the mat away, lift the tailbone. One more breath. Releasing knees to the earth. Find Doing side body stretch, reaching the right fingertips towards the left corner of the mat, inhaling. Exhale, sinking back, relax the left forearm, the forehead rests on that forearm. Drawing the right hip back in space. Breathe. One more breath. The right palm to the right shoulder, press back to a tabletop. Both cat-cows here, inhale, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone, open the heart. Exhale, rounding the spine, pressing the mat away. Inhale. Finding length. Exhale, rounding. Back through your nice long neutral spine. Left arm reaching to the right corner, inhale. And exhale, sinking back. Relax the right forearm, forehead to the forearm, resting. Reaching and breathing. One more breath. Left palm back under the left shoulder. In just a minute here, you can spin the right hand around, fingers facing in towards the self. Lengthen through that right elbow. You can start to peel the palm away. Stretch the fingers out. And just spin that hand back around. And spinning the left hand, fingers face you, or up to the corner of the mat, does not matter. Lengthen through the elbow. To peel that left palm away, stretch into the fingers. And then spinning the hand back around as you sink the hips back to heels and then to the side. And start to sweep the legs out in front. So from here, knees bent, feet planted, hands alongside the hips. Just start to make baby movements of the knees. Massaging into the glutes. Over time, those movements can get bigger. And back through your center. Start to lengthen out through the legs. Just pumping the backs of legs into the earth. Rock legs back and forth. And your legs zip together. So from here, bending the right knee. Sit bones ground. Heel as close to that right sit bone as possible. Hug that thigh in. Start to twist over to the right. Right hand to the earth. Knee in towards the middle of the body. Gaze into the right shoulder. Breathe. One more breath. And start to release. And then wind and back through center. Reaching with the left hand towards the pinky toe edge of that right foot and extend the leg out. Even if you have to use a strap here, so you can extend. And reaching that right arm back behind you. Twisting. Breathing. Drawing the leg out again. One more breath. Gliding back through center. Just crossing up the arms. Right hand to the big toe edge of the foot. Engaging the belly. Engaging that hip flexor. Releasing the foot, but keep the leg lifted. And then just lower back down to the earth. Tall spine. Box and point through the feet a little. Just breathe. Starting to bend the left knee. Hugging that knee in towards the midline of the body. And And then spinning to the left hand to the earth, gazing over that left shoulder. Keep the awareness in the right leg, flexed in the right foot, and breathe. One more breath. Start to slowly spin back through center. And the right hand catches the outer edge of the foot. Start to extend the leg out to any degree and mount. And if you have to use a strap, and we're just twisting and opening back to that left side. Finding a tall spine. Relax the face as you're staring into the sun. It's trying to come out like I am. One more breath. And spinning back around, crisscross at the arms, take hold of the big toe edge of the foot. Engage the glutes, engage that hip flexor. And as you release the leg, make sure it can stay where it's at. And then slowly release that foot back down. Again, bend the knees, plant the feet wide, windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Back through center, legs extend. We'll just start with our right knee bent, that right hour angle on top of the left thigh, finding a tall spine here. Drive the right knee towards the earth, flexing that right foot still. It's getting a little chilly, my friends. The sun went away. I'm staying in a yurt, and it's pretty tiny, so I didn't want to record in there. I wanted to give you a glimpse of these beautiful moments. So you can stay here, and the palms come alongside the hips once again. You can bend through that left knee. Maybe start to rock from side to side. Approaching stillness, just 3 deep breaths. Keep thinking about driving the right knee away from you as you draw the shin towards the heart. Start to lengthen through that left leg. Keep the right foot flexed, extend it out. And you can roll through ankles, flexing point through feet, come off the wrists, maybe roll through the wrist joints. Side, bending the right knee is a good place for knee. You can rock from side to side. Back to center. And driving that left knee away from you. Shin to the heart, 3 breaths. Bending the knees, making sure there's plenty of room back behind you on your mat. Boat pose, any variation, just rocking back, maybe shins lift, maybe arms lift, making your way onto your back. Bend the knees, hug the knees into the chest. Take a little rock from side to side. As you come back through your center, ground the feet, press the palms alongside the hips, lengthen the spine as you inhale, lift the hips up. As you exhale, lower back down. Tuck the tail and ride the breath. Inhale, peel and lift. Engage the glutes. Press the feet in firmly into the earth and exhale, lowering back down. shoulder lengthening. Exhale, riding the breath back down to the earth. Into your version of a twist, you can draw the knees up, extend the arms out, knees to the right, gazing to the left. Just 3 deep breaths. Heavy the left shoulder, heavy the head. Inhaling knees through center, exhale knees to the left, knees to the right. Relaxing the body and breathe. And to inhale the knees through center, you can hug them in, rocking from side to side, or maybe a happy baby, reaching for your feet, deep bend in the knees, belly soft. Relax through the shoulders. As we release the feet, we come into our Shavasana. Legs long, feet wide, arms alongside the body. Make sure you're warm enough. Relax the shoulders away from ears, head heavy. Letting everything go. As you close your eyes and take rest. Begin to deepen your breath as you reawaken your body with movement, fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. You can open and close the mouth as you stretch your arms long overhead, full body stretch. Bending one knee, bend the other, let the feet plant. Beginning to roll gently to either side, curling into a fetal position. Recalling your intention. Taking that with you or something new. Something to nurture you throughout the rest of your day. And remind you of your connection to yourself. Keeping eyes closed or a soft gaze, you can be receptive seated with a rounded spine and a heavy head. Finding that rooting down through sit bones. As you grow your spine tall, open your heart as you bring hands to your heart in gratitude. And I'm grateful for the honor to lead and guide you through this healing practice. Namaste. And I'll see you next week back in Illinois. Thanks so much for joining.